Okay, we are real. Twitch says we are real. I hope OBS says we are real as well. Right. So I blundered last week by completely forgetting that I needed material research or nuclear research to get steam turbines. Fix that now. And hey, at least I had some glossy Draco, so I had some plastic on hand as well to start with some steam turbines. So, if I am not dumb, I can finally put in the long-awaited cooling loop. And then I'm probably going to start tackling some hotter biomes. Or at least things outside the base. When the base is stabilized, I can move on to anything the hell else I want. That said, I was also way overthinking how the pipes work for these. I know there is an issue where sometimes a pipe breaks here, usually. So I've made this 3 tiles high, which supposedly fixes it. But we'll see that as it goes. And if need be, I'll just hop in there and fix it. I'm gonna do igneous rock for the piping. And then some steel for the inner wire, but gold everything else out. And for starting power, since I've unhooked the metal refinery here, I'm just gonna bring it up here. I'm gonna disconnect it from the top and just hook it in here until it starts. But yeah, so having game actually run, and I need to figure out how this pipe's gonna go around the entire damn base. I'm gonna use granite because that's cheap and pretty decent at cooling for how cheap it is. I think another thing I should do as well is put this pinch throw in jail before it really hurts someone. So, temporarily at least, put in airflow tiles so the gas can still go through. And we're going to pick them up and move them over here. I should also clean up my priorities at some point. Like here, here. I've also been considering reworking the entire kitchen, but I'm not massively concerned about it just yet. What I could probably do, if I put the pinch throws all here, is dump all the polluted dirt down. Since pinch poke shell. Why? I keep thinking of pinch throws in the egg. Poke shells. Polluted dirt, rock piles. Poops out sand. We can use that sand. And then I can remove polluted dirt from here. And the rock piles. It's still going. But we will be cooling off the space as soon as I can. Oh yeah, I also learned the move tool actually works on critters. That took me way too long to figure out. I think with how hot the top of the base is, I may snake it around, at least for a little bit, and then cool it. And once it's cooler, just streamline it so it just falls around the edges. But for now, I should just bring it everywhere I can. Something like this, perhaps. How am I going to hop over this? Down, up, bridge, bridge. Cross. Bridge. Down, loop, bridge. Let's drop a row here. Meteor showers, that's fine. Okay, I can't bridge there. I have to bridge here and then bridge here. Yeah, that's doable. There's a bit of me that's just like, take the water from here. Since it is 28 degrees, it will cool some of the base as it loops around. And it is clean water. Bring it in, cool it around. There's some extra coming in. I'd give it a use rather than sitting there. I even cool this water tank room, even though I don't need to. And chlorine is a really kind of terrible temperature transfer, if I remember. Specific heat capacity 0.5. well, 0.48, but may as well be 0.5. Versus if I were to say oxygen, which is 1. Yeah. It's lame for transferring heat. Let's make it through it. If nothing else, I want the water in here to be hooked up into it, into the loop. Saying that, I don't want it connected just yet. I can wait for a bit. Now the crops. It's already 30 degrees. You want between 5 and 35. And you guys want between 15 and 50. So if I drop it to about 25 degrees, it could very well make these guys happy. I'm sure this is giving people that actually know what they're doing a nightmare. Oh well. Probably just like bring this in now. Oh, mouse. Not the time. Not the time for that. Clean up this pipe. Bring this down. Or do I just bring it across? No, because I just wanted to go back up. How am I getting this back in? Should have probably started with how it was getting in the base. Or in the loop. Well, I'm here now. I'm here now, and I'm here to give myself a headache. Let's just hook this in here, and have this go some kind of way. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So let's see if the water's flowing in here. Boop, boop, boop. Probably want it down. Sneak through here first. Should be a lukewarm temperature by reaching the plants, and then any extra heat will drag up. There's a method to my madness. I don't know what it is, but there is a method to it somewhere. Someone walked a bit too close to these walls, probably. Out, that, across. No, because now I've got to flip the bridges around. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to flip around all these bridges. Oh, that's fine. We're early enough into it. We're early enough into it. Anything can be fixed. Down, across. I suppose I could just have it go back and forth through the branches. Across, maybe here. I'll run it through here. Oh. Get rid of those pipes. Be down. Across. Could loop it through the farms first. And then hook it back up to, say, here. Then I could direct it across, and then I don't have to rework all my piping. Okay, there is a fort. There's a horrible fort, and I'm on it. That doesn't need to be interrupted. This can just be as it is. I do need to cool this down for the critters' comfort. It's not urgent. I believe hatches are able to live in very warm temperatures. Comfort range 10 to 20, livable range. Okay, if I wanted them to be happy. Either stone hatch will be moved. Flooding where kiln. You know what? That's fine. I still want to melt this biome. That's some nice water we can use up. So, down across that, go all the way through here, around the crops, loop it round, back upwards, connect it here. Yep. Good enough for me. I have a shaky hand today. What do you got? Let's burst or cook. 2 dedicated cook. Well, I'm not going to take the one that's kitchen menace. Although that would make them. It would slow them down for a while. But they already got a 9, so realistically they have a 6. Or I could take a slow learner who has a hard time leveling up. Despite having all these extra skills. I may as well take the kitchen menace. Yeah, might as well. Your entire purpose and your life's goal is to cook. So back up to Amari. Which means Rainikin's cooking skill can just go back to not being an issue. Same for Violet. Now, where are they? There we go. This has got to go up. This goes around here. This hooks in there. That hooks in there. This goes around here. Hooks in there. Follow. Goes around. And back in. Now, I need these guys to drop some water, and I may just drop it here. They'll block a vent for one of these guys, but it's one vent. Not the worst possible thing in the world. And there'll be another one here. Yeah. Knowing that I can just pick up and move these things is going to make my life so much easier. Even if it is dupe labor. Consuming vacuum. Okay. Could also just take the water straight from here, but it is hot. But that would kill the 2 birds with 1 stone issue of needing water to cool. Or I could just straight up grab this cool water now. Ooh, decisions. It's onto the abyssalite. Sorted by temperature. I know, I'm working on it. Now, as for this, if temperature is above... you remove something like 40 degrees, don't you? Cooling factor, 14 degrees, yeah. So, 25 plus 14, if it's above 39... say above 35 for now. Because I do need it to drag down the temperature of the surrounding area. Well, that's a skill issue. You're just free to starve. I caught myself before I completely mucked up the farm. Because I just remembered I need to be able to get through the farm tiles. Alright, cool. There we go. And hey, we can throw in a couple extra growing spots while we're here. Since food is slowly dropping. How's the rest of this pipe looking? Pretty decent. That one looks inaccessible. We'll make it accessible. Good, that's built. This one's inaccessible. We will make it accessible. make it accessible. It's powering again. Oh, it's powering nothing. Right now it's powering absolutely nothing. Get off those. Yep. We have a good chunk of oxygen out there. We don't need to worry about it. I kind of also want to do like a aquatuna refinery thing for the water. Just purify it so it's all one of the same type. But that would be a much later goal than what we're currently on. Current goal is don't bake. I think I might actually move you to here. I suppose we're waiting for stuff to get done. Just disable these and set them a nice low priority. How's the loop looking? Better than it was. I'm gonna have to deconstruct another wall. Probably for the best, to be fair, then I can get rid of this tile that's bugging me for too damn long. Get your brain. Carrying the base. Hill. That. Following the pipe. Goes across. There's Spaghetti Nightmare, up, down, crawling through the farms. Go around, quickly chill the branches. I will set this to gold. Just to chill this area a bit quicker. Then it goes around, up. That. Cross that. You need to be built. There we go. Nice. Sure. I could speed chill somewhere. Speaking of speed chill. Lovely looking. $150 I am gonna have to scoop out the water here eventually. That's a future me problem. Very much a future me problem. Suppose while we're here, we'll grab mini pumps. Oh, right, there's one thing. While this is getting powered up, I need to remove these bridges. Because I'm going to need, where are you? Heavy warp wire. I'm only going to make it gold for now. And I'm going to need a power transformer because this one's only got 1000 watts and that needs 1200. So we plug in a big dude here. Voila. Once it's up and running and we're generating quite a bit of steam in here, I probably will also hook this up to here just so that we can finish this sweet project. Why is there a snazzy suit just chilling here? No, Sparky. Sparky can have a snazzy suit. And he can sparkle. funny achievement. Have 8 duplicates wear non-default clothing. Nice. So, are we built? We certainly seem to be. I suppose the only other recommendation or thing that I'd really need is probably a pot of water to hold it. Which I have this spot. Tank to sort of equalize temperature out before it then goes into the machine. Ideally it would be maybe right here, but I didn't give myself enough space for it. That way, when the water goes in, it's one uniform temperature. Bar whatever heating up it does in here as it cools off. Now for starting water, it does look like we're going to have to use this just because it is very full already and I want to drain this tank a bit. Building. Waiting. I actually put this bridge here. That'd be a tidier connection, yeah. That one's built. Set to 35. I will temporarily disconnect this until this tank has some water in it, which is on its way. You know what I should have done? I should have probably put an airflow tile here, or just a tile here in general, and then I could drop some water down. How long until you drop an egg? You're not going to tell me. That just means I build quick. because this has an average temperature of 45. Once this gets about halfway full, I'll start pumping it into the aqua tuna, which, by the way, needs power. There's no power here. God damn it. Timing, timing, timing. Get to it, nerds. I might even keep that loop just going. Yeah, just keep the excess hydrogen going. You're about halfway full. There we go, we're cooling. The water's leaving at 30. It's not going to be cold enough to chill the base just yet, but it'll get there. So I would just say put an ice tile here real quick. That's 31, that's 31.9. Entering at 45. A whole lot of spaghetti I'll untangle eventually. But not today. Okay, so about an hour into the stream, we'll see how hot this starts out as and how it will end off about 8:30. As you can see, this area is sort of cooked, but I am hoping the rest of it will be nice and chill. I might even need to warm up the hydrogen coming in here, because Draco's like it warm. Yeah, comfort range 35 to 90, livable 15 to 110. So this being a whole 20, it's a bit cold for them. Take up the Weezewolf for now, give him a break, let him warm up a little. schooner is bringing up the water to a nice crisp 80 degrees. I'll be boiling into steam soon. And then it can start powering itself. With some extra. I'll probably put into here. Ooh, printables. Mallow. Yeah, 25 dupes is enough for me for now. You're still starving. On and off again with you. How's that loot looking? Looking pretty full. Looking like we're almost ready. Yep, there it goes. And with that, we can remove the bridge. Oh, and it's just started flashing to steam. Brilliant. Looks like the brine went first. Means we can start claiming back these cables. Temperature below 125. Working on it. So 46 degrees average. Leaving the pipes at 33. It's gonna get warmer before it gets cooled up. Came here for a thing of polluted oxygen. Okay. And who let a nymph egg in here? there. This is still coming up to speed. Oh, one of them's going. This one will take a little longer because it's further away from the aqua tuna. There she goes. As it gets hotter in here, they'll get more active. That water they're dropping will cool themselves off, so hopefully they won't overheat themselves. Once the base is cool enough, I will clean up my spaghetti. Probably. Clean up the map first so the game runs nicely. I suppose the next question is, we have that much steel. You're gonna take 800. No, the aqua tuna is that much. What I should do if I want to be smart about this, let's figure out why my toilets aren't running. Yeah, fine, you're a bunch of babies. I should make some more steel. Make a small industrial brick. Which is an area to produce things and cool them off. And prepare for when I inevitably need a bunch of these. But I could also just explore right about now. Oh, we finally got to this. Cut this off for a second. Not like I desperately need this cleaned anymore anyway. $23 degrees. Pressure damage? What? 3 kilos of hydrogen gas? How do we end up with that much hydrogen gas in it? No more of that. Thank you. I suppose no more of you either. Just hook it back up into the tank. Alright, it needs to go into the actual input. Dummy. It helped me. Could automate the farms. Move them over to this side. Or just a new and improved automated area. I think I will. Donation. Grid sensor. $27 and moving. a good chunk of water now. Feel pretty good about that. Apparently I actually own this game. Hi Sparky! Well, if you ever decide to play it, I'm sure I can give you some pointers. I have finally started cooling my base. We will not cook. Just... yeah, I'm not going to show the plumbing, that's a nightmare. And so instead I'm going to ranch. Melissa Games is longer than my fucking leg. Yeah, same. I have about... I've narrowed down to about 6 or 7 games I want to play this year on stream. And then I forgot how long Oxygen Not Included was. So if I get to them, great. If I don't, at least I played one of them. Let's see. Five or 6 games I started, I need to finish at the moment, yeah. Ooh, copper. Copper I don't need to refine. Yes, give. I suppose I'll let these guys run in the background while I just quickly... What was my stream list for this year? Mass Effect 3, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Cyberpunk, Kingdom Amalur, Re-Reckoning. Well, you're getting Cyberpunk out of the way. As long as you're having fun, nothing else matters. Cheesy as it sounds. Let's see. My phone's being a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's see. What is it? I know I have Dredge planned for October. That's going to be my spooky game. There's Rain World. There's Space Pirates and Zombies, both 1 and 2. Which I was going to torment Sember with, because he's played them before and I've not. You reminded me, I need to finish Amnesia 2. Let's go. Space Pirates and Zombies 1 and 2 is amazing. Yep, I have summoned Sember. He can now gush. Be very sad when playing it though on second thought because of Total Biscuit. True. He just turned around and pulled his ear. Nope. I started talking about a game that he liked. December is actually how I know about Spaz. Amber, do you remember the other games? Because I know I had you pick out a few of them for me to stream, because I was having decision paralysis. I've already mentioned Rain World. Obviously, Oxygen not included, I'm playing. I forgot. Fair. Jesus Christ, I haven't moved this guy yet? Move him or I'm eating him. Still mad about radiation. I don't care. Hold on, there is an easy answer to this. It's called I leave full screen mode for half a second and then I can tab out. Because Oxygen not included. It's really awkward about what I can view. Perhaps if I also just... I'm just gonna make the game real small for a sec. Apply. No, that's not what I wanted. XCOM 2, maybe. XCOM 2 is going to be a long one. I have an itch for Terraria. I may stream Terraria on a whim. Well, I'm not against streaming an XCOM game, but it's going to be a long one on my own. Really hate all the games that don't actually have a functional borders with the mode. Why to alt tab outside your PC into a fritz? I think I'm just being dumb. I am running on too little sleep to function. XCOM 2 co-op memes. Let's go. I'm going to kill us all. Skyrim Fallout 4. So guilty of that. I would imagine. Just Fallout being guilty of it. Just anything Bethesda being guilty of it. 31 degrees. Disabled by grid. I want you colder. I want you down to 29 degrees. Probably shred the bottom of this. What if I just did that? What if I just punched a hole into the bottom of this thing? Would that work? Because I technically just need the oxygen out. What about Stray? Yes. But no. But yes. Maybe? I want to. Oh, Witch Card. That's what I want to stream. Or at the very least record. You stream Risk of Rain 2. We have. That was like... That was an old thing I used to stream, but yeah. That was only maybe 1 or 2 streams. I would like to go back to that. Spam engineer and be happy. Think about earlier because I have 4 achievements left. I have a lot of achievements. I've never actually beaten the Void Crab. Saying that, there is DLC for Risk of Rain. Maybe I'll stream it when the DLC is out. Crab. The assassin one's fucking impossible. I, for some reason, really struggle with Loda. I don't know why. I know she's apparently good. I suck. And then I retreat back and I go play with Engineer because he makes me happy and it's just easy. And I have funny beep boop turret that follows me everywhere. Get digging for some metal. DLC was out years ago now and they released the latest devotion a couple of days ago. I'm pretty sure there's a new DLC that's coming eventually. I've wishlisted it. I think it's Survivors of the Storm? Yes, the base is cooling. Nature is healing, the base is cooling. These turbines aren't, oh Jesus. Seekers of the Storm, yeah, that one. I wonder how green this looks. Well, that's getting there. It is cooling. It'll cool a bit more when I can get this hot oxygen out of the base. And then I'm probably going to put some incubators here. Yeah, maybe... so yeah, probably stream Risk of Rain when Seekers of Storm is out. Stray is a maybe. Dredge is definitely planned for October. We have a couple ideas for Nerdmas, although that is just me prepping way early in advance. Unhook that one for a bit. Just get this oxygen out of here because it is sitting at 45 degrees. I need this base to go down to about 25. And I can clear up my mess of pipe work. Trying to figure out the game's stuttering or if it's just... I think it's just how I've done this pipe. The gas isn't able to leave as quickly as it possibly could. Because it can only hold a kilogram per tile. It'll sort itself out. No, I'm impatient. I am impatient. The impatientness is winning. So if I were to do that, and then I can unhook it from here and here. Oh, not the one I wanted. Don't want to remove the gas. There we go. I don't need a bunch of teeny tiny oxygen canisters. And my mouse is having a fit on its own again. Hollow Knight is one I should actually finish. But I've also ditched it, and at this point I just feel awkward going back to it. Even though I was making really good progress. I meant to start playing it as a February fave, I meant to finish it in February, and then I didn't. Like a dummy. And now I don't want to go back to it unless it's February, and this is entirely a me issue. There is no logical reason for it. It's only been 3 months. Yeah, I can go back to it anytime. I can go back to it whenever I want. Suffocating. Who? Why? Okay, they're fine. They would have died if they weren't fine. Been 3 months. I'm sure I will get over myself and stop cringing. The water in here is averaged to 30 degrees. Bring it down to 25. Maybe I'll just have that be a thing. Just show up, play Hollow Knight for a week, leave, refuse to elaborate. I should grab this Sweedle actually and move him into the base. I should also just tidy up all this rubbish that's on the ground. And just have everyone sweep for a bit. Because I'm just waiting for gas to move anyway. Oh, they've hooked it up. They've hooked it up. Remove that. Flow quickly and get out my damn sight. Oh look, another Sweedle. A Bubbles. More hands on Cultured Kitchen Menace. And you're a pilot. Miss Bubbles is constantly challenging others to fight her, regardless of whether or not she can actually take them. It's my favourite, I can't not. Bubbles, You're going on the early bird schedule. Out of sheer fact that I have no other schedules available for you. I gotta grab your piloting helmet and learn how to pilot. Rock and stone can have exosuit trading. Oh, that might be a fun one to stream actually. More Deep Rock. I do also have Deep Rock Survivors that I have bought and then not played. That was definitely an impulse buy. Don't need nails to be upgraded. Don't really need Maddie to be upgraded. I might actually strip Maddie down to just researching. You can be a mechatronics engineer now. I'm fine with you to do what you do. Fine for Duncan to do what they do. For the plumber. This December is doing wonderfully. Continue. Cat farmer needs to also be a cat rancher. Give you exosuit skills. Backup pilot's happy where he is. Bob, I may give improved construction to, but I'm not urgently rushing it. Clear this area up, make an actual ranch. How cool are we looking now? There's actual green in my base again. It's no longer all orange. Holy crap. Ooh, fossils. That's a point. I could start digging these guys up. I have this tank of fish here. I could try potentially ranching them. But I know fish were changed quite a bit with the latest update. Why is it still here? Why have we not just destroyed this garbage? Kill it. While we're at it, kill these three. Not the pipe, not the pipe, not the pipe. It's producing power, but only 250, 500. This needs 1,200, so I just gotta ignore that for a bit. Might take some power off from here quickly and just purge this area of polluted oxygen. Without copper, just because I have a lot of copper. could cheese this water. Since these guys just try and detect oxygen to the size of them, and water and gases can't occupy the same tile because game limitations. If I put it in a very small amount of liquid, it will work forever. Saying that, I don't think these overpressurize. It mostly works with electrolyzers, because these guys can overpressure. Are you empty yet? That one is. Heal. Actually, you know what? I don't need to build another row of these. What I can do instead is I can just deconstruct it. It's outside the base. It's going to explode the gas everywhere. But I don't care because it's outside the base. At least that's the intent. That's oddly still barking. Ooh, it's actually cleared up this whole area. That's gonna cause popped eardrums, but that's fine. It's only 1,000 kilograms when like the preferred atmosphere is like 1,500 grams. It's fine. That'd be fine. Could actually just pop an oxygen tank in here. That'd be a very bad but very funny idea. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 31 kilograms? You know, that's not as bad as some of the things I could unleash on this colony. I could release far worse things than 71 kilograms of oxygen. And there she goes. Yeah, it's fine. I've just made it very breathable over here. Ramble. Was that necessary? You heard her. Ramble. Better. Good boy. Menace to society. How tall is an incubator? 3 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus I need space for automation, so if we say like yay high. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give them flooring. What I could also give them is some light, so then they would operate a bit quicker. This will cover all 4 of them, I believe. Nope, don't make it out iron. I need iron. I need iron to make steel. Don't you dare. Don't make out lead either. Cycle sensor. Copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could fit in a 5th one here actually, but it wouldn't be hit by the light bulb, so... Oh well. Don't need it. Not that desperate. I could do a buffer gate. Now, I only need these to be active for maybe 5%? Yeah. Copy that across, and then I offset these starting times. %. Close enough. Close enough to what I need. It's empty. Should incubate a hatch. Shall incubate a stone hatch. I like to incubate a pip, so we always have a pip available as well. And always keep a glossy Dracula on hand. Not looking for duplicates, so I guess I'm taking some flower seeds. What I could probably do is like a... Oh no, I'll keep this easy. Easy on my smooth head. Where are the duplicate motion sensors? There you are. So you can detect that or that. Could put an ore plate. So I would hook it up to these two up here and then hook in the third nodule to there. Just say if either of these are active, turn on light bulb. Yep. Saying the bulb's inaccessible and I call them damn dirty liars. Just remove that floor and then you can fit in the bulb. And then build the floor again. You empty? Cool. Can implement a second row. So that is 6 tiles high? 5 tiles high. Need more space. I'm sure this won't cause Nisbet any issues. There we are. There she goes. And there that one goes. Pop eardrums for the best oxygen of your life. More oxygen than you'd ever need. Jesus. Still going. Scalding through. Ah. Yeah, just don't go near the steam turbines. You're only a casual 95 degrees. You'll be fine. On the upside, look how lovely and cold everything is in here now. don't mind that it's moved all the way up there. Just like the crops are gonna be so happy. Superheated air. No, that's not superheated. 95 is cool compared to some of the things I could do. We'd have to dig way down though. Like way, way, way down. Saying that, I haven't actually found a volcano yet. And I should also start excavating fossils. It was something I was going to... Oh, yeah, I remember. The star map has actual useful info now. This is our starting planet. It shows us we have copper meteors, ice meteors, slimy meteors. I still have 4 unknown geysers. We know where the cool slush geyser is, we know where the natural gas geyser are. It's cool steam vents, chlorine, all these we know. It's just this one. But there is guaranteed a volcano on this one. As well as radioactive crust, geodes. Light is actually something I've not looked at. 40,000 lux and 125 rads. Whereas here, less light, but same amount of rads. There's a marsh, there's a tundra, there's a space biome, there's bees, swamp, rust, forest. Do I have bees? I should have bees. Haven't seen any. I've just seen the radioactive biomes, but no bees. I'm waiting for them to jump out to scare me with boobies. Fossil data. The asteroid has a few skeletons as a geological closet. Track down fossilized fragments of the ancient critter to assemble key pieces and unlock a new resource. Where did it come from? How did it get here? Where did it come from? Where did it go? There's only one way to find out. Restricting our organism designed to specifically target survival on an off-planet polar climate has narrowed our focus significantly. Our development of this project will rapidly outpace the others. We have successfully optimized for adaptive features such as the formation of protective adipose tissue at over 40% of the organism's total mass. Dr. Bouvier was concerned about the consequences for muscle mass, but the results confirmed that reductions fall within the acceptable range. Next step is to adapt the organism's diet. It would be inadvisable to populate a new colony with carnivorous creatures of this size. When I'm alone in the lab, I find myself gravitating towards the enclosure to listen to the creature's melodic vocalizations. Sometimes the pitch changes slightly as I approach, and I'm not certain what that means. Some of the other departments are taking a call on our work here. Project Meat Popsicle. It's a crass misnomer. The species is not designed to be a food source. It must survive this area's climate long enough to establish a stable population that will enable a subsequent settlement party to access essential research data stored in its DNA via Dr. Winslow's revolutionary genome encoding technique. Imagine countless yottabytes worth of scientific documentation wandering freely around a new colony. The ultimate self-sustaining archive providing stable data storage that requires zero technological maintenance. It gives new meaning to the term living document. Today is the day. My critter and a handful of progeny are ready to be transported to their new home. They're scheduled to arrive in 3 months in the past to ensure that they're well established before the settlement party's arrival next week. Dr. Techno invited me to assist with the teleportation. I was relieved to be too busy to accept. I've heard rumors about previous shipments going away. These stories are unsubstantiated, and yet the urgency of our mission sometimes necessitates non-ideal compromises. The lab is so very quiet now. Is it a big hatch? Wait a minute. Minus 90 degrees. It's freezing carbon dioxide in liquid. I was thinking there was oil. No, that's liquid carbon dioxide. I reckon it's a big hatch. Just a really big one of these guys. Oh, okay. Hello, how's it going? Pretty good. How was your stream? We are digging up fossils. I now have a way to cool down my base. Admittedly, it's making everything around it a bit toasty, but that's fine. That's just the price of progress. Especially when the progress is like... The base is green in areas now, no longer just bright orange. Still gotta deal with my oxygen coming out a bit hot, but that's just a case of cooling the water. Which I could do now. I could do my Omega Stupid. Meteor shower? Yep, definitely a meteor shower. Could start powering up nuclear research again. In fact, I'm gonna have to. I have other things I need doing around the base. Yeah, I was a poker rogue. Do you not pump gas out if you have no input pipe? I guess not. Neat. It was fun, but I feel like I had the worst luck. Could just be a rough day. You were getting outspeeded by a lot of things when I was watching, like Chimchar. Chimchar never stood a chance. Like I was saying, I have insufficient oxygen generation, but everywhere I look, we are packed with oxygen. Like, the inside of the base is a little light, sure, but... Nope, that's not meant to be there. Kill it. I think my next stream is going to be cleaning up my spaghetti of pipes. Make this a tidy loop. Get rid of this. Saying that, why is there no water going to these? These are meant to be powering the cooler loop. Am I out? I'm not out. What have I done here? Kira, be nice. Ah, wait, I see what's happened. Connect that, do that, destroy that. This that goes down there, that goes down there, it's been prioritized that, and if it can't, then it loops around to here. New printables. More copper. I will take that. For here. There we go. One, two. Unreachable. No, that just sounds like couch talk. Are you empty yet? Are you empty yet? Are you empty yet? 30 kilos. We'll just crack that open in the base. I've had enough now. Oh, stretch. Mild radiation. Ooh, it's actually cooling down enough in here that... Yeah, it's not good. I genuinely have no idea what's going on in your game. Where would you like me to start? I will admit, it's a weird one on stream. Start with the brain. Okay, it's duplicate brain. It's very small, smaller than mine, which is very impressive and very scary. There's also this brain. If I charge these up, these let me give duplicates new skills that they normally don't get. I also forgot to investigate it, which gives me a chip which I can later use to recharge these things. These are puffs. They're terrible. You were not kidding. This was originally a bigger brain. There's also an even bigger brain, which I could use to investigate dreams. I'm not doing that yet. This is like expansion content. It's not necessarily the goal. My end goal is to get up into space and make a rocket and fly off to all the locations of the star map. But it's taken me 300 days to get a base that's not cooking itself. Makes you feel any better. I don't think duplicate you knows what's going on either. If I just go at 1 times speed. They are dropping off coal. Unrested, afraid of the dark. Oh yeah, I melted an ice biome, partly for my amusement and partly because I needed water. I no longer need water, I have fixed the issue. I now have all this water I need to figure out what I'm doing with. I am emptying this out, so I can build these incubators. So I can store some critters aside that don't get turned into food in our kitchen. Because I could just leave eggs here until they hatch. And the newly hatched child will evolve into meat via drowning. I also have some automation here that's just picking up everything. I'm honestly not sure what my next goal is to get to space. I kind of want to explore, which means digging, which means down and to the sides. There's also a hermit over here. I could try and make a friend. Next goal is the one place that hasn't been tainted by capitalism. Space! Oh no. No, no, no. I have definitely tainted space with capitalism. I've tainted it with so much capitalism you do not understand. Let's just deconstruct some trash. Mentally, I have a lot of goals. I know I need to get this back up and running, which means I need power into this, which means I need to get water into this. Which means I need hydrogen into these generators. On the outside, the base has cooled, so it's not quite as much of a stress as it was at the start of the stream when everything was slowly cooking. I need to clean up the spaghetti pipe so it's easier for me to look at myself. I have this water up here that needs cleaning, and I may just pump it into here. Games with lots of open content are great, but you also feel like you have a goal to pursue, otherwise you get discouraged and lack progress and stuff. I'm making progress. I have all these achievements to sort of go through. And yeah, I'm gonna probably gun for Great Escape, if not Home Sweet Home. Which requires me to maintain high morale across every duplicate and build a massive monument. I already have the morale. So it's just a big statue, which might fit here. But I'm gonna need some real expensive resources to build that thing. Yeah, I think I tidy up my base. I think that is my goal. And I might even do it off stream. Just tidy up my plumbing and then come back next Monday with just like, my base is no longer a nightmare. Here's how. It's just 5 hours of watching one singular dupe sweep while another one runs on the treadmill. Is that man running a hamster mill to generate electricity? Yes. Yes, they are.
You need to provide ritual objectives for your discipline.
It also upgrades his athletics, which allows him to just move quicker, which is why I have so many hamster wheels. Which reminds me, I should build a training room. I need a training room, and I need to lock newbies in there so they can grind up their athletics so they run really, really quick. And here I go on another side tangent. I'm gonna stick it right here. Why not? Mouse. No. I need to automate these ranches as well. So I can have a sweeper, one of these guys, just pick up all the eggs and send them to here. And then I can just grab the ones that I need to incubate. Hi, Bramble. I think Bramble's starved. He's never been fed a day in his life. And he's crying about it. Yes, yes he is. Oh Jesus Christ, it's 9 o'clock. Well, almost 9 o'clock. Food is back up. Base is cooling. I need to tidy up the pipe. And I need to sort out this. Because this is generating hydrogen, which should in theory power this, but it's simply not enough hydrogen to power this many generators. So if I remove 2 generators... I need to remove definitely at least 1, but possibly 2. $800, 160, 240. Some of that's got to come back to here. 1, 2, 3, 480, 720. Plus that. I need at least 3 generators to run this. And then any extra, I can funnel into here. Yeah, I clean up the pipes now. That is going to be my goal. I am going to clean up my spaghetti pipes. Yeah. Said it was going to be a problem for future me. I'm now future me. Hi, it is now my problem. I think I might also just make a massive pool of all this polluted water and plumb it up to here, but I don't need it urgently. I have plenty of oxygen in base. And this guy's trapped himself. Good job, buddy. Rain saved him. Never mind. He caught himself, he's fine. He's fine, he didn't break an arm. Actually trap a bunch of these guys indoors here as well. But yeah, the hamster wheel is a manual generator. Kind of like using an exercise bike to generate some power. That's the logic. Gyms are the easiest thing to make, oxygen not included. You give everyone their very own light bulb to power. That's it. They just run on a wheel, power a light bulb, and learn to run real good. power wire here so that I can go back to that. These can be deconstructed and reclaimed. Okay, right, they have enough power for the cooling loop to actually activate again now. That's good. Frankly, this tank here has hopefully kept it, yeah, relatively stable. It's only 29 degrees. I will take the coal. I'm definitely taking the coal. I'm gonna turn off access to this area for a bit because we don't urgently need it. But it will help. I'm not going to go up to space yet because of the meteors. Copper meteors are very, very small, but they hit very, very hard and will damage terrain and things around it. Like here, it's even punched a couple of holes in. So I'm not safe to go up there just yet. With some incubators as well, I could actually get a egg cracker in and start making omelets. Because I could prioritize eggs being stored in incubators, and then anything extra I could just send straight into the kitchen. With this little priority system. into there, deconstruct this, remove that plumbing. Yeah. Kind of want to play Cyberpunk for a bit, but I also know if I start now and stop for a few hours and it's already 11 o'clock. Would you like a devil on your shoulder, or would you like voice of reason? Do it. Do it. I know I am very, very guilty of I say I'm going to put this game up for an hour and then I am here for 5. I'm not the person you should talk to if you want to be talked out playing a video game for a bit too long. Been doing side quests and gigs and stuff off stream. Worth it? Saving all the main story stuff for stream. Yeah, fair. Wrong button. I want O. Hook that to that, hook that to that, hook that to bulb. Finally found a proper sniper rifle and it's so satisfying to use. Glad to hear it. Anything that makes it less of a pain. I don't know, I know that it's less buggy than it was on launch. All I remember is somebody being in a slip and slide car. Also reminds me. Probably start seeing about raiding out. I've not encountered a single proper bug in the game so far, and I've been playing for nearly 40 hours. Hey, that's pretty good. The only things I found were some minor and just visual glitches on the minimap sometimes. Nice, nice, nice. Oh god damn it, not there. See about raiding out since it's getting 9 o'clock.
Probably about 32 grand.
Oh, not you. Go away, ads. I have Twitch muted, but for some reason it's always the first video when you open it up. Is anyone online? Okay, more accurately, channels that I follow online. No one. Any suggestions, or should I just end it there? And then I'm gonna go fix plumbing off stream. Which will probably take me up until cycle 300. Make a little catch point at some point. That was the first time I ever caught an actual grub animation. I just saw him get really... Hello. Dense puffer egg? I'm okay with that. That's an actual use for this excess oxygen I have. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. I should save, and I have no idea who to write out, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Thanks everyone for joining, chatting, working, and yeah, bye.